Welcome back to the garage, everybody. We got the truck in here again today, which really never leaves us where it stays. Now, thankfully, undercover. But anyways, Cody done got under there. He's done got the oil pan ready to come down. He actually did it mostly by himself because, well, I was busy setting up the new shop radio. You know, you gotta have some type of jams while you're in here. But I think now we're both gonna slide up under here, pull the pan off, do the gasket, and put some new oil in it. Alright, well, we're done here. Everything's back together. And like I said, getting that oil pan out of there gave us a little bit of trouble. But we used a 2x4, believe it or not, and pry it up on the motor just enough to slide the oil pan out from underneath there. But anyways, we got it out, we got it changed, and we just put some oil back in it. We're gonna turn it over for a second without the coil hooked up so that way we can get some oil pumped through it. And then we'll hook the coil back up and we'll fire it up.
Let me hook up the coil.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Bring that puppy around there. And
They probably got close to making oil pressure work, dude.
hold on.
I smell fuel, so.
All right. Race car. Hey, puppy fired right up. Right up.
Hey, definitely got primed up with fuel.
What do you think?
Now we're just getting that valve cover gasket, and I think everything will be sealed up tight again.
Starting to work on the bed of the truck as far as lowering it and then exhaust.
If they can hear us.
Yeah. But I guess we'll pick them up when we get after that, huh? All right, y'all, it's another shop day. Blake's over there on the grinder. We pulled the leaf springs off the truck and we took the bottom one out. Now we're just taking shots in the dark at this, but we're intending to kind of soften up the ride. It's a really rough ride. And also the shackle was hitting up against the bed of the truck, so we didn't want no issues with that. We got that stuff unbolted, pulled off, and Blake's over here. Didn't need much taken off the top of it, so we're basically taking it right down to where the flange on the bolt kind of comes up to, and that should give us plenty as far as to keep from putting a hole in the bed.
See
but
right here about how much taking off.
yeah,
Maybe a little over
Yeah.
a quarter inch or something.
so yeah, going from just that gap right there, and that'll give us the room we need. It's just barely rubbing, but we'll get it back on there, and then we're gonna pull the other side off and do the same thing, put it back on there, and hopefully give us a softer ride without.
Lower it about a half an inch, and then get it from rubbing on the bed.
Yep.
So.
All right, guys, so we got the passenger side put back on and got it mounted back up. It did drop it. I'm gonna say probably about an inch, inch and a half, but we got it set down. It's also a lot softer, which is what we're looking for, because before, man, it was just rock hard, any kind of bump. So I'd imagine taking off when it hits something like that, it's just knocking the tire right off, so it should help. But we got the driver's side off now. Blake's over there working on one of the shackles, and we'll get this side set back up and everything bolted back on, get the wheel back on, get this thing sat down, and hopefully she rides smoother, has a little better bite whenever she's making a hit, and should be good to go. Got safety squints, OSHA approved.
Cody likes to get metal in his eye.
Yeah, no, I got a piece of my eye a minute ago. But we're gonna finish up this last bracket, get everything mounted back up, and we'll pick you guys back up when we got it together.
Well, got it all finished up. Got those springs back in there, the leaf springs. I don't know if Cody had mentioned yet, but we took the bottom leaf spring out of it and grinded some off of the mounting brackets for the drop shackles, so that way they quit rubbing the bed, and got it all back in there. It dropped it probably about an inch.
Yep.
Because that bottom leaf spring is about in between half to 3/4 of an inch thick. So it helped, that's for sure. And then grinding a little bit off that bracket, so that way it's not rubbing anymore. But yeah, maybe we'll get out there and make a test it for no reason. Well, riding a little smoother, going a little better. Can't really do a whole lot today because the ground's wet out here though, so.
Don't want to spin the old grill out.
Yeah.
That'd
Don't want to be
bad.
driving like them Mustang drivers, you know?
We're gonna fill the old grill out. Might get into her a little bit, but gotta be careful. Great.
It's still spun them in a second.
Race car shit. I reckon we're gonna head on back towards the house, put this thing up before we get in trouble. There's actually a wreck not far from here, so there's quite a few state troopers out right now.
Either in trouble or in the ditch. Both
Yeah.
of those we don't want to be.
Both of those are trouble. But we're gonna take her on back to the shop, call it a night, and figure out what we're gonna do next.
Pick y'all up later.